Recording has revealed some National MPs are keen to pinch a Labor Party plan to improve the financial conditions for retirement village residents. And they're worried they'll lose the votes of senior citizens at the next election if they don't do it soon. Here's senior political reporter Benedict Collins with this exclusive report.
When Kiwis move into a retirement village, they pay a lot for the right to live there. But when they leave that home, it can take an age for them or their families to get that money back from the village.
We have examples that residents haven't been paid out for up to 2 years, 27 months in actual fact, just quite recently.
Families left in financial limbo.
Their families get stressed because they're left with the end product of, gosh, when's mum and dad's estate money going to come that we can pay for funeral expenses or estate purposes?
Now, this is a function of the unique way that our system is set up, and it really does favour retirement villages.
There's been a multi-year review running into retirement villages, but a Labor MP has put forward a members' bill with a possible solution.
Everybody would get their money back within 3 months.
On a recent trip down south, National MP Sam Uffindell told supporters he's been paying attention to her ideas. One News has obtained a leaked recording.
Ingrid Leary has quite cunningly put forward a members' bill which would address some of this, and she's savvy enough to have garnered up a lot of attention around retirement villages.
He went on to talk about how the government needs to respond.
We need to arrest or take the key parts out of that are workable and make sure we build that into something, but importantly it needs to go through the House before the end of this term. Because if it hasn't, we're going to have a whole bunch of disgruntled people in retirement villages who all vote and all talk to each other about it, who will go, oh, National hasn't actually delivered and Labor was going to do this.
Ingrid Leary's just chuffed.
Well, it's great to hear that National Party MPs are supporting my bill. That's the right thing to do, but they should be supporting it because it's the right thing to do, not just because it's politically expedient.
We asked the MP about his comments today.
I go around to a lot of the retirement villages in Tauranga, and I know Tom does in the Bay of Plenty, and you hear a lot of the concern from those residents there. We're open to all good ideas out there, and New Zealanders would expect nothing less.
Christopher Luxon needs to listen to that. He needs to listen to his backbenchers.
We've been committed since before the election to continue the work around retirement villages, and I'm proud of the work the ministers are doing.
The Prime Minister says expect to see an announcement in the coming months.
So Benedict, the way retirement villages are operating clearly of some concern to the National Party.
Well, it's definitely on the National Party's radar, and as we heard there in that pretty frank recording, it's also something that they see as a political risk as they head into election year next year. Now, elsewhere in that recording, Sam Uffindell, he said that the government had actually been aiming to bring in legislation next term, but they've decided now that that's unpalatable, so they've brought it forward to this term to try and deal with the issue. Now, interestingly, Sam Uffindell, he also talked about a recent meeting up in the Beehive on the 9th floor in the Prime Minister's office over pizza and Pepsi Max, where he said the Prime Minister talked to about 8 or 10 National Party backbenchers and was really interested in hearing from them about what they're hearing from retirement villages out in their electorates. So it's clearly quite a big deal for the Prime Minister and for the National Party, and it's likely we're going to see action sooner now rather than later. Whether or not they adopt Labor's idea, though, remains to be seen.
Watch this space. Kia ora, Benedict. Thanks very much.